If you could time travel, what would you do first? Forward or backward?
It's actually a good question. There's like so many periods that I would want to go to. I could get rich off crypto. I could maybe invest in Bitcoin. There's a lot of options.
That's what I would do.
Get rich?
I would just buy a shit ton of Bitcoin.
I respect that.
Then I would. Never mind.
Then you would what?
Never mind. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. Not the cleanest series for sure. I think we made a lot of mistakes and we misread some situations. The early game went pretty bad bot lane in both games, but I'd say the second game especially, because I lost my flash 2v2 and then we got dove.
Yeah.
So I'm doing good, but it was a fine series.
What do you think about Jhin as a champion?
I know the community does not like Jhin. They don't like seeing me pick Jhin, but I think he's pretty strong. He's very good at just like neutralizing the lane, and even though he has like a weak point at like some items, he scales very well once he actually has like 100% crit and he has like armor pen. He shot my head off later with like 1700 from his ult, so I like Jhin.
You like Jhin? I don't.
Why not?
He's just too low damage. Okay, I agree with you that later he's not. But like I feel like for like the most important parts of the game, like early and mid, they're not the most, but like at those stages of the game, they're pretty important. Yeah. I feel like he just like I don't get that. He kind of just feels like an ult bot to me. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I just don't like him.
That's fair. He only has 4 bullets.
I actually like him as a champion design, like super cool theme. Like when he came out, I was like on the Jhin hype train. Like just a really cool like champion.
Like the sick release.
But I don't know, man. He just like is under. Every time I see him in pro play, I'm like, this is a loss. But okay, so but you have had success. You've won games playing him, right? So how do you do that? How do you win playing Jhin? What's the secret? What's the secret sauce, man?
Jhin, he can influence like fights very easily with his W and ult.
True.
And at the same time, he can like stay pretty safe and wave clear on his own with his E, because you can just put it in like choke points, and then if an enemy is like trying to gank you or if they're trying to find you mid, then your trap will trigger, and it's really easy to kind of play around that. So you have your own vision, kind of.
Okay.
You clear waves really well, and even though you're like coming to the fight late because sometimes you're alone or whatever, you can always like W and ult and help the team. So I think
range and utility.
Exactly. Yeah.
And wave clear.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's got it.
I'm sold, man. I'm locking him in. I'm going home right now, and I'm gonna play Jhin. And if I lose, I'm like Massu.
It's my fault, yeah. But you just need some damage elsewhere. A little bit more.
Okay. So on like you don't want to play him in a situation where you have like tank top, like tank jungler or something.
Yeah,
like,
and then like if you're against like Sion and you're playing Jhin Hui, it's probably gonna be hard. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that. If you could time travel, what would you do first? Forward or backward?
It's actually a good question. There's like so many periods that I would want to go to. I could get rich off crypto. I could maybe invest in Bitcoin. There's a lot of options.
That's what I would do.
Get rich?
I would just buy a shit ton of Bitcoin.
I respect that.
Then I would. Never mind.
Then you would what?
Never mind. Okay, answer.
Honestly, I'm going back to the early 2000s when I was born. I might as well go back there. I think maybe it's just nostalgia, but it was a very simple time, and I feel like I had a lot of good memories. The singers were pretty good back then. And
the singers were called songers back then.
Yeah,
you guys don't know that.
They had a lot of bangers back then.
Wait, what's the banger from the 2000s you miss? What do you come back to? What kind of music did you like?
There's like a lot of Justin Bieber.
Oh, okay.
There's like Selena Gomez.
Bangers on bangers.
Taylor Swift. And then there's like, I could go older. I think his name is George Michael, or yeah,
George Michael.
Good.
I didn't know you.
But those are not
2000.
Yeah, so those kind of things.
Okay, so you're telling me you would just go back to relive that time of life? You would, but okay, You wouldn't change anything? You would just go back to like live that. But you would relive it at this age? Or would you go back to being a little baby or like what, young Massu?
Can I go back to being young, but also like knowing everything I know now?
Absolutely. We are making the rules up right
I'm doing
now.
that
So
then.
that's what you can do.
Yeah.
So in this version of time travel, you can go back, be yourself, but keep your memories.
Yeah, exactly. And then probably I'm going pro when I'm like 6 years old, if I know everything right now. And then I'm like the faker of that time. So.
And you're buying Bitcoin.
And yep.
Yes,
I'm doing that too.
dude. You're reliving the golden years. You are becoming pro even earlier, you know, next faker, and you're rich. Dude, great answer, man.
Thank you, thank you.
You're like, I tried to play you, you played me. That's crazy. What's something that you care about deeply?
It's a very deep question. My family, first of all. I feel like I'm like privileged to say I have a family that supports me a lot and helped me grow up, and I feel like a sense of responsibility or like duty to keep all that connection there.
Yeah.
So I care about that deeply. Other than that,
Well, it's a good answer. I mean, I know you wear that necklace because that has like meaning to you too. Tell me again what it is and like who gave it to you?
it's like a Iraqi coin,
Oh.
and my uncle gave it to me a few years ago.
Oh.
It was a gift from him, and he lives in Iraq still. I haven't seen him since like 2019, so it was just like a very nice gift, and I wear it because I grew up with them a lot. Like, I don't know if in Middle Eastern like culture, I feel like families, even extended family, you like spend a lot of time with them. So I spent a lot of time with my cousins, my like uncles, aunts, stuff like that. So I'm very close with all of them.
Okay.
So
That's great.
yeah, so it's just
I think a lot of people don't. I think, yeah, a lot of cultures are not necessarily as closely knit with the extended family.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, like it's called like nuclear family, which is like parents and just grandparents.
Yeah.
That's very common. But beyond that, a lot of times it's like you're very separated.
Yeah.
Well, like you talked about like duty. And so I kind of want a follow-up question is like, do you feel like because you've gotten so much support from your family in this like, you know, like professional gaming, because that's not a standard like career path.
yeah.
It's very unique, and it's in some ways it's kind of unpredictable, like volatile.
Yeah.
Like you don't know if you're gonna make it and be able to like live off this. Do you feel? Does that like? I guess add pressure to you to perform and do like even better because you're thinking of like I have to like do this for my family. Partially, you're probably
Yeah.
doing it for yourself as well. But
Yeah.
does that play into it?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's healthy pressure. Sometimes it can become unhealthy, like depending on, I guess, situation or like your mindset at the time. But I think that kind of pressure of like, I chose this path and I chose this life, so I need to do my best every day to make sure it's like the right choice. I think that's something I try to hold on to and try to remember. So yeah.
If your parents are ever like in the crowd at a game or like at a playoffs or finals, does that have an effect on you at all, positive or negative?
I'd say I feel like really happy like at the before because I know they're coming. Usually they tell me, but during the game, usually I'm locked in honestly. So like I don't think of it much.
Yeah.
I just like tend to dissolve into the game.
That makes sense. I mean, like, because that like I was gonna say could have a negative effect. That could take you out of the game, and you're like thinking like of your like mom and dad or like
Yeah.
sibling in the crowd
Yeah.
watching you. It's like that could add bad pressure.
Yeah,
Which you
exactly.
don't want.
Yeah, that's true.
What's something that bothers you?
Like a pet peeve?
Yeah.
Maybe someone who can't say I don't know to something. Someone,
Okay. Example. What do you mean?
for example, like if you're like in a group setting
Okay.
and you ask a question and there's like a definitive answer to it, it's not like a subjective subject.
Okay.
And someone always has an answer even if it's like completely wrong because they just feel embarrassed if they say I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense.
You know, it does. I need to know. Like, is this happened to you? Like,
I mean, I've just met a few people like that in my
Okay.
life.
and that bothers you.
Yeah, it's like in my head, I'm like, why don't you just say that you don't know? Like, why are you pretending to know?
True. Like,
Yeah.
like don't be like, okay, this is actually interesting follow-up because like, I feel like there's this like nonchalance that like goes about, especially like just like people like, you know, like in their 20s or whatever. It's like, they don't want to seem cringe, so they like, that might play into it. It's like, to not seem cringe, you will just not say I don't know. 'Cause it's, like, not saying that sounds bad.
Exactly, and I think it bothers me even more because like I used to do that, so I'm like, why did I do that back then? And then yeah, it kind of makes that person seem more like immature, I guess.
I'll tell you one of mine
Okay.
as we close things out.
Yeah.
My pet peeve is, gosh, I can't help it. It's like about driving. It's just people who are like overly aggressive drivers. Like just people who do things that are not like, okay, for instance, you're driving, it's like a red light up there,
Okay.
and then someone like swerves, cuts you off, brakes or whatever, just to sit at that red light with you. It's like, you did nothing. You did nothing. But you're one car ahead, like bravo, man. So it's like that shit pisses
Or like
me
the
off.
light just turns green and they're already honking at you.
Also really bad.
That is unplayable.
That's a tilter right there. All right. Thank you, man. I
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Yeah, of course.
Boom. Peace out.